Hey guys, Frankie here from Art Tarot, and it's time for our collective reading where we ask for love, support and guidance. Okay, let's dive in. I think I'll try the day by day guidance again to deepen the sense of support for us all. Some of the days were really spot on for me, but not everyone. Not each day. Okay, but we'll try it again. Once again, I'll use the Mythic Tarot just to get us a lay of the land for the week for us all. Okay, collective. Okay. So I like to start with this because it gives a real snapshot of the whole week. But because it's general, I don't like to get too stuck on it. Yeah, I think this is really interesting. Like, as a woman, I think this could really be about being independent and being comfortable in a sense of independence. And if you're a man watching, then it could be a woman who occurs as really independent and maybe a bit feisty in your life. And I think this seems to be what's really important here, is getting a grounded sense of yourself in the world. Yeah, as someone who uses their creativity or who nurtures people, I feel like it's really, there's this sense of spontaneity and patience. What a weird combo. But like, you know, like that kind of lioness way of waiting for the right moment to start hunting. Do you know what I mean? So patient and then being able to be spontaneous. I feel like there's offers, but I don't feel like you know everything that's happening. I think there's behind the scenes stuff. So now that can obviously be career or family or friends. So sometimes talking behind your back is excellent and other times it's negative. But I think what the really important thing here this week is to remember to meditate as a way to stay grounded, so you can discern the offers and choices that are presented to you this week. Or even if there's the revelation that discussion's been going on behind your back. The answer is to be meditating in all of those, because you know, whether it's good or bad, like being sure of your place in the world is the only antidote. Weirdly, I'm thinking about fame as well as just maybe a bit of dust kicking up in a family. Like, know your place in the world. That's something you see when people are gifted fame. They lose their way for some reason, and I think it's because they're not grounded, and it's such a huge sense of their influence expanding that they forget their place in the world, just in the material world of what you have for breakfast and cleaning your house. Like, I once heard a famous singer say she always took care of her own domestic duties because it was her way of being grounded. Yeah, so it's interesting, isn't it, how we all find our way to do that. So whatever meditative practice you have, yeah, and just really, it's really interesting how clear it was for me in my little meditation before we started, how important it is that we do feel supported and loved and guided, and that strong feeling that you're all alone and no one supports you can feel so real. But it's time to shake that loose, that held belief. Shake it loose. Don't buy into it. We're social creatures. We need connections. We need support. And if you haven't got it, bring it into your life this week. yeah, it's a big week. There's things to celebrate. There's great reckonings that need to take place. Like we're sorting the good from the bad. So some big calls. But, you know, just the way that death can come through and change your perspective on life. Just any kind of change in life can shift our sense of right and wrong even. Just being sick all week, I was just like, man, nothing else matters if you don't have your health, was one of the things I thought last week. Yeah, it's like, get really clear on what's important. All right, so I think these cards for the weekly, okay. All of this info might come in again as I go through Monday through Sunday, a nice sort of specific guidance for the days of the week. It's fun to track, so if you notice one day is a real bullseye for you, let me know. Be fun. Be fun to know who you all are. Okay. Okay, Monday through Sunday for a collective reading for the week. Okay. Okay, Monday, interesting, it's a choice again. Tuesday, the Hermit. Wednesday is the Five of Cups. Thursday is the Fool. Friday is the Page of Wands. Saturday is the Chariot. And Sunday is the King of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. I really do think there is a real sense of choosing coming up. And even though it's only on Monday, I feel like it's ricocheting throughout the week. Yeah, I think it's really interesting choice. I remember really one day being in a cafe and looking, it was in Kathmandu really, in the late 90s, 99. And I was sitting there looking at this enormous menu. And I just thought to myself, man, choice is so overrated. And I think what I was trying to say is there wasn't really a choice. Like it was something the little cafe had worked out that the tourists really wanted. Like that they could have whatever they wanted, when, I don't know, there was some sense of illusion connected to the choice. And I think this is what, that old memories come through today, because the Two of Swords is going, try not to armor up and ignore your emotions with this choice today. Just accept that your heart's above your head today. Don't fight it. It's trying to give you good advice for fine-tuning your direction. Okay, now this is really interesting. So tomorrow, Tuesday, is the Hermit, and this beautiful image is of someone in solitude with a light, you know, to help find their way. So it speaks of an internal journey to find illumination. But later in the Major Arcana, this is the Star card, which is the beautiful sense of hope that all humans need to ignite joy in the world, to keep that hope. And I feel like it's using our creativity often does that. So either you actively use your creativity to bring hope to the world for others, or you need it to keep hope alive in your life. It's a very honourable thing to do, and it's the basics. And for me personally, that's my writing card. When this comes up, it means prioritize writing. I don't know, I just get somewhere really different with the pen on the page or typing on a computer. I seem to be able to access something quite different with writing rather than painting. Okay, so then Wednesday we have the Five of Cups upside down. Now this leans on from what I was saying earlier about shake up those beliefs that you're all alone. And this is having perhaps because of solo time, that you're really clear that there's lots to look forward to in life and your beautiful focus is on what's to come, hope. It's really important. It's super tempting to look at all the things that haven't worked out. So that's Wednesday. Concentrate on what's yet to come. Okay, and then Thursday is a new beginning, whether you're ready or not. So you might feel a little bit pushed into something new, but do your best to be the fool for love or trip in public, you know what I mean? So, let other people take care of ego. It's something I've often marveled at, is these people that have extraordinary success that I've met really don't have much of an ego, whereas people with very little impact on public life or don't inspire others or something like that are so wound up with not making a mistake that they don't share what they've got to offer. They don't get to bring something that only they can bring into the world. So what if you make a mistake? Keep your eye on the bigger picture. Okay, so then Friday, I feel like this is the day, this is the little Page of Wands. Now this is about making sure you've got what it takes to keep giving to your career, to your loved ones, to your commitments generally. Refuel on Friday. And you'll reap the benefits immediately. Saturday is about having the energy you need to move forward powerfully. It's the major arcana. It is about the beautiful sense of ease you can have when you have every part of yourself on the same page, wanting the same thing. So it can be like a feeling of success. And I think that's super interesting that that's come after a refuel day. And then look at this magnificent Sunday. King of Cups, absolutely. Look at this journey from Monday to Sunday. This is the benefit, this is the reward for allowing the emotions to take charge and to direct your week. Because here you are, extremely 100% reliable for all your commitments in your life because you listen to your emotions. This is the ultimate dependability, the master of the cups, because they know how they feel. And there's enough people out in the world not knowing how they feel causing havoc in coffee queues, at bus stops, in the traffic. Don't be one of them. Be the master of the cups. Because I feel like the reward, if we follow that emotional journey this week, just to recap, having enough time on your own, cultivating hope, you're going to have something to celebrate and you're going to transform. I really feel like, it's all about bringing your focus inward so you can make decisions that really affect your trajectory and the transformation is like the moth. Like you might need to be like sort of in the dark to find the illumination that helps you transform in this significant way. I think whenever these cards come up near each other, it's sort of saying, don't believe the bullshit in your head, or even the illusion of your outside world that you don't get supported. It's time for a really big reckoning. It's up to you. And be that person that you want to be, that you know is within you. So take the time to find it out and bring that light into the world. Okay guys, have a great week.